Alright? Yo, I ain't played this game in so damn long. I'm gonna have like a million of these damn crates. Wait, what the fuck you talking about? I got no crates. Let me get more crates. I ain't played this game yet. Alright. Let's go. I used to date this girl that used to always make like lemon, lime water, and I'm trying to get more healthy, so I cut all the soda out, all that. I'm drinking the lemon, lime water shit, where you barely put any sugar or anything in it. You're gonna see what's up. Anyway, so if anybody didn't know, I'm gonna tell you something that just happened. As far as the gun set, what up, Mahogany? How you doing today? Actually, me and my people, we're about to run 2K in a minute. Everybody getting off of work. What's good? How you been doing? Oh, and I wasn't able to do morning coffee today because it was too packed in the fucking in the Starbucks. It was just absolutely too packed. There wasn't nowhere for me to be able to sit down and talk. So usually on days, like if you see me not doing morning coffee, like that's why. I don't got no way to do it. And so question, the type of the stories that I do on the channel, what do you want to see more of? I'm curious. Like what kind of stories do you want to see me do more of? Like the regular news, gossip shit. Like, what do you think I should make more videos of?
Bad news is the first order's landing troops everywhere. Gotta hold them off while we figure out the distraction.
Because personally, I've seen a lot of like the hip hop gossip stuff going on, and I was gonna was thinking about dropping a couple of those tonight. But that's how I am. I like bringing up everything also. But some people get upset because I don't make, you know, I want to be able to make the stuff that y'all want. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be able to make, you know, have stuff out there that y'all want. I've been working on a couple of projects, but it's just been taking a minute to it's not really working out the way that I wanted it to. A couple of things I had to move away from, or I did it and it took forever for me to get it done, but it just wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple of things I just moved away from. And just so everybody know, I got it so if you cursing, I can't see what you're saying. So if you're saying like curses and stuff like that, don't think I'm not responding back to you. I just can't see it. I have to be online with my computer, and then I have to hit allow for it to go through.
Turret online.
Right now I'm playing. This is Star Wars Battlefront 2. But in a minute, my people's about to get on, and you know, everybody get home from work and you know doing everything they're doing with the kids and everything. And then we're gonna run some 2K. We're about to play some 2K. But yeah, I don't really game on this channel. I actually have a gaming channel, but I don't really put that much videos up on it. So I haven't been running any games on the channel. But there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to start more with like movie stuff. Oh shit, what the fuck is that, a vehicle? I want to start more with like movie reviews and things like that. Like the Black Panther movie. Did you see the Black Panther movie yet? You saw the Black Panther movie yet, Mahogany? I actually put something together, and I do, like, there's a lot of things. Oh man, you're missing it. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to get involved in. Like this summer, I want to try to start a little kids basketball league, like, type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be more active in my community. Oh shit, sorry to hear. I had the flu too, remember? Remember I had the flu, I was all messed up. I had the flu and I had freaking pneumonia at the same time. You don't know how pissed I was. But yeah, I'm trying to be like more active in my community. So I had put this thing together where we took some people to go see Black Panther, actually. 19 people. So we took 19 people to go see Black Panther. So in this summer, I want to start some kind of, like, you know, league for, like, you know, little kids, like young kids, give them something to do other than just, you know, mess around and you know, like, you gotta, like, this is the thing that kills me. Like, people always talk about we gotta, you know, they want change and whatever and whatnot, but you know, you gotta stop wanting change and you have to be the change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta start being the change that you want to happen. You know what I'm saying? There's only but so much, oh man, people need to do this and people need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes a point, especially after you become an adult, where you're like, you know what, we don't gotta wait for people to do this and we don't gotta wait for people to do that. We can just do those things ourselves. You know, be proactive. Do those things yourself. Don't wait for other people to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what I've been trying to be on. We was trying to get one going last year, but I didn't know how to get it up. So, you know, make it happen. So what I did was, if you see, remember, I put up some videos too. I put some videos up last summer about it. So what I did was I just hung real close with people that do those type of things, and then I'm gonna hope that I could, like, try to get a little bit more involved this year, and we're gonna try to run our own little tournament over here at this park where nobody's running any tournaments currently, and the city just kind of like renovated it or whatever. So that's kind of like what I'm trying to do. But you gotta, like, people gotta be that change. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say it pisses me off or it makes me angry or anything like that, but I understand that, you know, life is hard and it happens fast. So a lot of times people feel like they either got all the time in the world to do shit or they don't got enough time to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes people think, you know what, I'll wait till next year, or I'll do that next month, or I'll do that next week. Sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what, we gotta make this shit happen now.
Turret in position.
And then just be about it. That's it. So that's what I'm gonna try to do this summer. I don't know how successful it's gonna be, but I can tell you that it is something that I'm gonna be actively trying to make happen.
Ready to go.
I was at the park, and there's this little kid who's kind of really good at basketball. He is actually pretty good at basketball. And his mother don't want him to play basketball for whatever the reason might be. And she doesn't even have a good reason for not wanting him to play basketball. It's like she thinks that if he plays basketball, then there's no way he can be good at school. Like, I don't understand that. But anyway. Mahogany says, I just told my friend instead of spending all her money on all her tax money invested, get passports for her children, travel the world. Yeah, facts. She says, I believe she about to finish writing something. But yeah, facts. Like, we as a people, especially us black people, we don't know how to spend money. We don't know how to make money work for us. Pardon me, we know how to spend money, but we don't know how to make our money work for us. So that's why we often get in bad situations. Like, I see a lot of black-owned businesses that they don't do better. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that they're doing bad. I'm not saying that the black-owned business is doing bad. I'm saying they're not doing better as they could. And some of this has to deal with the, oh shoot, I gotta open up. Hold on. Fuck yeah. I'm sorry about that. And sometimes these black-owned businesses, they don't do better. And it's not because they can't do better, don't get me wrong. It's because it has more to do with not managing the inability to be able to manage money appropriately. Like, people don't understand, like, you have to make your money work for you. A lot of times black-owned businesses, they rob Peter to pay Paul. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, instead of making money and then taking monies out so they can invest and build the business, they take the money out and they spend it on personal things or whatever the case is rather than growth. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. It's, and I say this as me myself. Yo, what up, Zeus? Yo, give it 1 minute. Yo, invite Z to the party if you don't mind, because anytime I invite somebody to the party, it turns off my stream. So yeah, so definitely, like, that's a problem that black-owned businesses had, because I used to have a really small business of my own, and I ran into similar problems and issues. Because you have to, and I ran into similar problems and issues because it's like, it's hard to grow when the money isn't there, but also when you get the money, sometimes it's hard to spend it on growth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, I'd be remiss to it'd be hard for me to explain to you how often when you're a black-owned business and you try to do business with black people, they will always want some kind of deal. They don't never want to pay, but that's not fair. But often you run into situations where, like myself, I've personally seen with little small business that I had, and with businesses that my family have run, that we go somewhere and we're trying to do business with people like regular business, but they're not happy unless we give them some kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? And the deal that they want us to give them usually puts us in a position where we're not going to make any money, where we're basically working for free. But to them, you know what I'm saying, they're thinking that every single dollar that the company makes or that the business makes goes into our pocket. They're not taking into consideration that, you know, there's overhead. Mahogany says, true. Plus, I will admit, some black folks want something for nothing. Exactly, that happens a lot. Like, it really does happen a lot. And it's like, what are you going to do with it? Or what are you going to do about that situation? That's exactly what it turns into. It's what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you trying to do business, and you got the person telling you, oh, I should have went with a white company. Not they should have went with a different company. You understand what I'm saying? Not I should have called somebody else to do business with, but you know, you got black company in front of you, and instead of saying, well, we don't like the way that y'all doing business or whatever the case is, and anybody has a right to not like the way that somebody is doing business. Don't get me confused. But instead of saying something along the lines of, we don't like the way that you do business, we should have went with someone else, I'm telling you right now, they'll say, oh, you know, y'all guys are too expensive. We should have went with a white company. You understand what I'm saying? But that same other white company that they'll call or charge them more money, and they'll be okay with paying it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, That's the really weird thing. But if we going and we're moving, some foreigners, somebody from another country or any, we don't have, those issues don't exist. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you'll show up. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Mahogany says then on top of that, they'll blackball that business. It happens all the time. Exactly, 100%. They'll try to convince everybody else to not use your company because you didn't basically do whatever the service was for them for free. Absolutely, 100%. That happens all the time. Absolutely all the time. I used to work for a company, right, that was doing the same thing that I was doing. And when I tell you that company used to rob people blind, but there was no issues because that company was ran by, well, they weren't white like American white, but they were European, so they was like from some country, but they were European, and those issues didn't exist. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when it came time to pay, people paid, whether they liked it or not. Yo, what up, Z? Yo, y'all ready? Oh, Z coming back. Yo, you want to try to get Quest?
Yeah, I'm down.
Send Quest a line. Shoot him a line real quick. Let him know we got Zeus here, because Zeus ain't here forever, because he got to put his kids down.
All right.
But, yeah, see, and that happens all the time. What happens is, like, people, they'll just treat you weird, like, for whatever the reason is, especially if they're black and you're black. That's where a lot of the problem come from. They say, oh, but we all the same, like, it's crazy. And a lot of times you just gotta swallow your pride. You gotta stay professional.
Rebel forces depleted. All troops withdraw. It's time we left Endor behind.
They will never downfall those businesses at all. I don't understand what you're trying to say, but yeah, like that happens, and then you gotta swallow your pride. You can't really, you gotta hold that in because that hurts when you go to do a job. Oh, down talk. Yep. Absolutely, they will down talk the business. Yep. And then that hurts when you go somewhere. You are up and coming business. You trying to build something. You trying to grow something, and you go to do your job, and you doing everything you're supposed to do, and the person they don't want to pay you, so they're trying to figure out ways. They're trying to figure out ways to not pay you. Yo, I'm gonna I'll be right back. You're just gonna have to come right back because when I switch games, it's gonna turn off the stream. So I'm coming right back, and I really I really got a lot more to say on this particular thing. I'm coming right back. Just all you gotta do is I'm gonna log off, and then I'm logging right back on.
Wait, what happened?
I'm talking to the stream. I was streaming, and we was talking about something that is actually I consider really important, and that's how we deal with black businesses. But I'm about to change the game, so when I change the game, they're gonna turn my stream off. So I'm just letting the people in the stream know that come right back. It's gonna take like 2 seconds, and I'm gonna have another stream start. Yeah.